week for you guys? Just how was the team rebounded? I think yesterday was an off day, but how
Invest more in just our work and the quality of work, and not going to change anything in terms of what we do on a normal basis. I don't think anything's broken. We just need to focus on the work and finishing games out.
So what have you seen from Cal this year, and how do you look to attack them?
Cal's got really good pieces. They got Dylan Beavers. He's a first-round pick, high first-round pick as their center fielder. He's been playing a couple of different spots in their outfield here lately, but he's a first-round pick. They've got 4 guys in their order that are really good. The Martorella kid is going as good as anybody in the Pac-12 right now. He's crushing balls, and so offensively they've got some real weapons. Pitching-wise with White and the rest of them, there's some really big arms. I think they shuffled the deck a little bit on their pitching rotation, but the bottom line is they have several guys with really, really good arms on that pitching staff, and I'm sure we'll see them all. They've been pitching them multiple times on a weekend.
With Beavers, I know you don't want to give too much away, but have you seen anybody be particularly effective trying to limit what he can do?
Yes and no, but he's just a really good hitter, right? I mean, he's a really good hitter, swinging an aluminum bat right now, and so people have had their work cut out for him, trying to get him out. And I don't think that's going to be any different this weekend. I mean, the kid's just really good, and so, but he's not the only guy in that order that is really good. They've got a couple other hitters that are going probably as good as he is, that we'll be aware of as well.
The Beavers, how does he compare to some of the previous teams and their best players of the season? Like, where does he rank for you guys in paying attention to him in the order?
Where does he? I don't understand the question. Where does he rank for him?
Yeah, like how much time do you guys put in, like trying to figure out how to go against him, how to take away his strengths?
Amount of time putting into video is a ridiculous amount of time, but it's not really, oh wow, we got Dylan Beavers this week, so we need to invest more time. No, they only give us 24 hours, and so that's what they give us, and so it doesn't matter who the opponent is that's it doesn't change anything.
You've seen, maybe wrong by perception, it seems like the last few weeks maybe there's more third strikes being taken or not. I mean, that might be false. I don't know. I keep all those stats, but seems like that changed at all, do you think?
No, not so much, not to my knowledge.
You guys have played one game against Oregon State, still 4 to go. Obviously, really good team. What do you see from them? What do you guys need to do to potentially take the season serious?
Score more than they do. Real even series or real even opening game against them, and so they got 2 more than us, and they had a dude jump over the fence and rob a 2-run homer. So who knows? We could be still playing if the guy didn't catch that ball.
Drew Kyte has come back and looked pretty similar to how he left the team. Just what have you seen from him? And even when he's not on the hitting night, he can still get on base.
Yeah, he's hopefully as his strength continues to come back in his hand, then we'll see more and more power out of Drew, which we saw before the injury. That's a big deal because scoring runs is hard when you don't get a bunch of free bases from an opponent. Oregon State doesn't walk a whole lot of guys, and so when they don't walk a whole lot of guys, that means you got to earn it when you're swinging a bat, and so you usually need to have more doubles, triples, and homers to score more runs, multiple runs and stuff like that. So hopefully as Drew gets going and his strength gets back in his hand, we'll start seeing more and more power out of Drew, which would be great. He obviously hasn't missed a beat with his strike zone awareness and getting on base.
Is there anything he was able to do while he was down? I know that's a nasty injury, to kind of keep as much strength as possible?
No, I mean, when it comes to the injury he had, there's nothing really you can do.
So,
yeah.
The past 2 seasons, you guys have broken some single-season home run records here. Is that just, how much pride do you take in that personally? Is that what you're recruiting for? Is that going to be somewhat of a standard? Maybe not breaking it every year, but being a power threat.
Well, I mean, we're excited about any records that we can break. We wanted to bring a more exciting brand of baseball to PK Park, and I think we're doing that. Guys are more physical. They're hitting the ball better. I know people like that a whole heck of a lot more than standing around and not seeing that. They like seeing wins. This team's been able to win a lot of games so far. They like seeing that. We'd like to continue that. Records, any record we can beat, it would be awesome. I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat. I want to break as many records as we can every year.